Pretty shadows on my skin, pink and blue across my face. Every street I'm walking in still whispers your embrace. The bar door swings, I step inside, like I've got somewhere to hide. But even in this crowded room, there's nowhere you don't collide. They're laughing loud, the music's high, but I'm barely holding tight, trying not to fall apart under artificial light. I'm crying under neon lights, well, love looks cheap and hard tonight, but mine burned out without a fight. Now I'm alone tonight, mascara running down my cheeks, like all the words we couldn't speak. The world keeps dancing out of sight while I'm crying under neon lights. Your favorite song comes on again, and I freeze in place. I still remember how you pulled me in, hands wrapped around my waist. Now I'm swaying with a memory that doesn't hold me back, just a ghost in flashing colors, fading into black. I thought if I just stayed out late, the noise would make it right. But heartbreak glows the brightest in the middle of the night. I'm crying under neon lights, watching strangers kiss goodbye. Every touch reminds me of how you slipped from mine. I try to drown your name in drinks, but it's louder when I think the room is full. But I'm alone, crying under neon lights. Did you find someone to hold you in places we once knew? Do you dance with her the way you used to with me too? I'd give anything to feel your heartbeat in the dark, but all I feel is flashing signs and the fracture in my heart. Soft break down the mirror in the bathroom, show someone I don't know, eyes swollen from a love that won't let go. I'm crying under neon lights, where colors hide the pain, but every shade just magnifies the emptiness you gave. The city doesn't notice when a lonely heart ignites, so I'll keep breaking quietly, crying under neon lights. When the lights all flicker out and the music finally dies, I walk home with the truth I've been trying to deny. No matter where I run or how bright the signs may shine, I'm still just missing you. Crying under neon lights. Your name still lives inside my phone, but I don't dare to call. I walk these streets we used to own and feel 10 feet tall and small. Every corner holds a ghost of laughter we once knew. I'm trying hard to let you go, but everything feels like you. They say that time will ease the ache and mend what's been unsealed, but every step away from you feels like something else I lose to heal. I'm torn between missing and healing, between holding on and letting go. Half of me wants you back tonight, half of me says no. I'm standing on a fragile line with nothing left to steal, caught between the love I feel and learning her to heal. I packed away your letters, but I kept the scent of you. Folded up our future like something we outgrew. I try to fill the silence with reasons to move on, but every time I make progress, I hear our favorite song. I don't know which side to choose, the past or what's ahead. How do I silence memories that still live in my bed? I'm torn between missing and healing, between the dark and light. One hand reaching for your shadow, one hand learning how to fight. I'm slowly stitching up my heart, but it's breaking while I kneel, caught between your memory and learning how to heal. If I see you on the street, will my strength just disappear? Will all the walls I built so high just crumble when you're near? I wanna be okay again. I wanna finally feel that loving you is the deepest wound I've ever had to seal. Soft breakdown, maybe missing you is human. Maybe healing takes time. Maybe both can live inside this fragile heart of mine. I'm torn between missing and healing, between who we were and me, between the comfort of your arms and who I'm meant to be. I'm walking through the wreckage, trying to make it real. I still miss you more than anything, but I'm learning how to heal. of you without the ache I feel. Until then I'm just surviving this missing and this healing. Your voice still lingers in these walls, like it never said farewell. Every corner of this empty room has a story left to tell. I hear you in the hallway, in the creaking of the floor, like you're standing right behind me. But you don't live here anymore. I close my eyes to quiet the sound, but silence only amplifies the way your last words still echo in my mind. It's the echoes of your goodbye ringing through the night. Every I'm sorry you whispered still cuts me like a knife. I try to hide around the memory, but it follows me inside. I can't escape the sound of the echoes of your it's still by the doorway, like you're coming back for it. Your shadow in the mirror is a shape I can't forget. I replay the final moment, the way but it never felt like so. If love was meant to fade away, why does it hurt this deep? Why do your fading footsteps still haunt me in my sleep? It's the echoes of your goodbye falling like the rain, dripping from the ceiling of every room of pain. I try to drown them out, but they're louder when I cry. I'm living with the sound of the echoes of your goodbye. Did you know you left a part of you in every breath I take? Did you know your absence is a silence I can't shake? I would have held on tighter if I knew that was the end. Now I'm just talking to the past, like it might answer me again. Soft breakdown, sometimes I swear I hear you say my name so low, but it's just my heart remembering what it can't let go. It's the echoes of your goodbye shattering my peace every time I start to heal. Maybe someday they'll fade away like footprints in the sky, but tonight they're all I have. The echoes of your goodbye. The lights are off, but I'm awake, tracing shadows on the wall. Your side of the bed's untouched, like I'm scared to move at all. The moonlight spills across the floor like a memory in spark, and I'm lying here alone, still loving you in the dark. I told myself I'd let you go when the sun came through the blinds, but every night you find your way back into my mind. I'm still loving you in the dark, when nobody sees my heart, where I whisper your name when the world falls apart. I act like I'm moving on, like I'm stronger than the scar, but when the silence hits at night, I'm still loving you in the dark. Your ghost lives in my fingertips, in the way I reach for you, in every song that plays too soft, and every shade of blue. I keep my pain behind a smile, like I've mastered the art, but healing only lasts till dusk, then I fall back to your heart. They say the night makes feelings grow, makes lonely louder too, and every midnight proves I'm not over you. I'm still loving you in the dark, in the quiet after 10, when I swear I'm done with us, but I want you back again. Try to build new daylight, but you're my brightest spark, so I keep holding on. Still loving you in the dark. If you knew I wasn't sleeping, would you think of me the same? If you heard me softly breaking, would you even feel the blame? I'd give anything to turn around and find you where you are. Instead I'm just a lonely heart, loving from afar. Soft break time, maybe morning will be kinder, maybe dawn will make it right, but love feels truest in the middle of the night. I'm still loving you in the dark, even though you're gone, even though I know by now I should be moving on. I'm fighting with my memory, every single spark, but until my heart forgets you, I'm still loving you in the dark. I'm still loving you in the dark. Your picture's still beside my bed, like you never walked away. I keep replaying every word from our last and quiet day. The house still sounds like you at night, footsteps in the hall, but it's just my heart remembering before the fall. They tell me I'll be fine with time, that I'll find someone new, but they don't see the empty space that only fits you. I'm broken, I'm not okay without you. I'm smiling, but it's just pretend. Every breath I take feels heavy, like it might not mend. I'm holding on to memories, like they're all I have to hold. I'm broken, I'm not okay without you. And this loneliness is cold. I pass the places we would go and feel my chest cave in. Every corner of this town still knows where we've been. Your name still lingers on my lips, like it doesn't wanna fade. I try to bury all the hurt, but it won't stay in the grave. Was I the only one who thought we'd never break? Was I the only heart that couldn't walk away? I'm broken, I'm not okay without you. The nights are twice as long. Every song on the radio feels like it's our song. I reach across the empty bed and feel the truth I knew. I'm broken, I'm not okay without you. Do you ever think about the way we used to be? Do you ever miss the way you fall asleep on me? I would have fought through every storm, through every shade of blue, but I can't fight the silence that's left by losing you. Soft breakdown, maybe someday I'll wake up and the pain won't feel so new. But right now every heartbeat still belongs to you. I'm broken, I'm not okay without you. Even if I try to be strong, every step I take forward feels like it's wrong. I gave you all the best of me, more than you ever time will teach my heart how to live without the truth. But tonight I'm just a memory, still in love with you. I'm broken, and I'm not okay without you. The piano in the corner hasn't sounded quite the same. Every chord I try to play still trembles with your name. We used to hum in harmony, now I'm singing out of tune. Every note is falling flat since you left the room. I thought our love was written in a melody so strong, but somewhere in the silence we forgot the song. Now it's heartache in a minor key, every line comes back to you. All the highs we used to reach have turned to shades of blue. I'm playing what's left of you and me on broken ivory. It's nothing but heartache in a minor key. Your laughter was the rhythm that kept my spirit light. Now the tempo's slow and heavy, dragging through the night. I try to change the melody, rewrite what we became, but every chord progression leads me back to pain. We were once a symphony with nowhere left to hide. Now I'm just a lonely verse with no one by my side. It's heartache in a minor key, where hope can't find the beat. Every lyric we believe feels bittersweet. I'm trapped inside a love song, and love won't set me free. All I hear is heartache in a minor key. Did you know you changed my tune with just one last goodbye? Turned our major into mourning without telling me why. I would have stayed through every rest, through every offbeat plea, but you closed the final measure without me. Soft breakdown. Now I sit here in the quiet, hands trembling on the keys, trying not to fall apart with every memory. It's heartache in a minor key, but I'm still playing on, even with the harmony far gone. Maybe one day I'll find a song that doesn't bleed, but tonight it's just heartache in a minor key. The last note lingers in the air, like you still care for me, then fades into the dark. Heartache in a minor key. was an ordinary morning, sunlight on the wall, coffee brewing in the kitchen. I didn't know at all that one phone call would change it, split my life in two. Before and after everything I ever knew of you. The clock kept ticking like it should, cars kept driving by, but something in the air went still the moment you said goodbye. It was the day my world stopped, while everyone moved on. The sky was still blue above me, but all the color was gone. People talking, laughing loud, like nothing had been lost. But my heart froze in that second, the day my world stopped. Your jacket on the chair, your keys beside the door, everything exactly where it was the night before. How can a life be standing when the soul has dropped? How can the earth keep spinning when my whole world stopped? I walk through rooms like a ghost of who I used to be, trying to find the strength to face this new reality. It was the day my world stopped, when your voice fell quiet and thin, when forever turned to memory and I couldn't breathe you in. Every dream we ever had shattered where they dropped. Time kept moving forward, but my world stopped. Do you know I still reach for you in the middle of the night? Still expect to see your shadow in the hallway light. I would have traded anything to rewind that clock to one more second before the day my world stopped. Soft breakdown, they say healing comes in waves, that grief will slowly ease. But some days I'm still standing on my shaking knees. That was the day my world stopped, but I'm somehow still here, carrying the weight of you through every silent tear. Maybe one day I'll breathe again without feeling lost, but I'll never forget the moment, the day my world stopped. The sun still rises every dawn, the night still falls on cue, but time will always be divided into before and after you. The day my world stopped. toothbrush still beside mine, like it doesn't know you're gone. 2 coffee cups on the counter, but I only fill one. Your shadow lingers in the hall, like it's waiting to be led. But all that's left of loving you are broken promises and empty beds. We swore we'd never be like stories that we read, but here I am alone tonight with words we never meant. Broken promises and empty beds, that's what loving you has left. All the always that you said are echoes in my chest. I'm tangled in the sheets we shared, with tears I never shed. All I have to hold me now are broken promises and empty beds. We used to fall asleep in dreams of houses, rings, and names. Now I fall asleep to silence and replaying all the blame. You said forever like a vow, like something heaven sent, but forever turned to I don't know, and then to this is the end. I would have fought through every doubt, through every word unsaid, but you walked away from us and left the truth instead. Broken promises and empty beds, that's the weight I carry now. Every midnight feels the same without your arms around. I trace the outline of your side, where warmth has slowly fled. All I'm sleeping with these days are broken promises and empty beds. Did you mean it when you said my name, like it was home to you? Did you ever see the future the same way I used to? I would have stayed through every storm, through every tear we shed, but you left me here with memories and the space beside my head. Soft breakdown, love shouldn't feel like silence. Love shouldn't feel like dread, but silence is my only friend in this cold, unmade bed. Broken promises and empty beds, that's the story of us now. A million shattered I love yous that I can't figure out. Broken promises and empty beds. Maybe someday I'll forget the truth we never said, but tonight I'm lying here with broken promises and empty beds. used to talk about forever like it was already ours, counting all the little dreams under midnight stars. You trace the future on my skin with promises so sure. Now I'm standing in the wreckage of what we were before. You didn't just walk away, you didn't just close the door. You took the life we planned and left me wanting more. You took my Aurora when you said goodbye, stole the sunrise from my sky, left me with yesterday's sorrow. All the plans we drew in gold turned to dust I can't hold. You didn't just leave my heart in pain, you took my tomorrow away. There's a box of wedding pictures we never got to take, a list of baby names now buried with the ache. Every one day that we whispered feels heavier than before, like I'm living in a hallway that doesn't lead anywhere anymore. I could have handled losing you if it was just the past, but you took every Sunday we thought would last. You took my tomorrow, all the light ahead. Now every road I walk alone is filled with words we said. I'm trying to rewrite my life, but I don't know where to start. You didn't just change my world, you rearranged my heart. Do you ever think about the house we never built, the vows we never spoke, the love we let win? I would have fought through anything, through every fear and storm, but you gave up on always like it was never born. Soft breakdown. Now I wake up every morning to a future I don't know, trying to breathe without the dreams you chose to let go. You took my role, but I'm still here somehow, standing in the ruins of every broken vow. Maybe one day I'll find a new light to follow, but tonight I'm just surviving without my tomorrow. You didn't just take my heart or the love we knew, you took the life I saw ahead, the one I saw with you. Don't scream like we used to, Door slammed in the night, just two shadows in the same room, avoiding every fight. Your phone lights up the darkness, but it's never me anymore. We're strangers sharing a heartbeat, we don't know what we're fighting for. I almost miss the angry words, at least they meant we cared. Now all we have between us is a quiet that's too bare. I'm broken when silence hurts more, when your touch feels distant and cold, when I'm begging for a whisper instead of being ignored. I'd rather hear you say goodbye than feel this slow detour, because I'm breaking little by little when silence hurts more. We sit across the table like love's a fragile glass, careful not to move too much, like it might not last. Your eyes don't hold me anymore, they just look through my face, and every word we don't say takes up too much space. I'd give anything for honesty, even if it tears me apart, because the loudest kind of heartbreak is a quiet, empty heart. I'm broken when silence hurts more, when there's nothing left to defend, when we're fine sounds like a warning that this is close to the end. I'd rather face a storm with you than this calm we can't restore, because the calm feels like surrender when silence hurts more. Do you still feel me next to you, or am I already gone? Did we stop choosing each other somewhere along the road? I'm tired of pretending that we're just going through a phase, when the space between our bodies feels like oceans these days. Soft breakdown if love is still alive in us. Why does it feel so far? Why does the quiet between us cut deeper than words ever are? I'm broken when silence hurts more, when I'm crying without a sound, when I'm lying inches from you, but nowhere to be found. I'd rather shatter in the truth than slowly erode, because the hardest kind of heartbreak is the one that never shows. So if you're already leaving, don't let it be this slow. Don't let me keep on breaking in a love that won't let me know I'm broken. and silence hurts more.